starting this initiative with 32 stealth, so hopefully that helps.
Why is my initiative so shit? Why? That's worse than the night scale. I really hope I'm not, like, right next to the freaking, like, combatants like I was last time.
Hold on. I'm getting...
Kreith is having a fun time here, right?
Kreith is having a fun time. I mean, Kreitha is technically, in some sort of weird way, the tank now.
A little bit, at least for that last fight. So, you all have plenty of time to react, okay? This is not a surprise encounter. This isn't an ambush. But as Vic gets close to the forge, just like with Calder, it gets brighter and brighter, and she touches it, and the iron in the room, some of these big piles of iron, begin to shift and creak and move and stand up. And up and up. Like, we're not talking about small creatures here. I'm going to go ahead and share a quick picture with you. And I want you to imagine this with a battle axe instead of a sword.
Oh.
Okay.
And from here and from... Hold on.
And it just looked like random piles of iron, and it kind of consolidated.
Yes. It looked like big piles of iron, and as you got close, they begin to consolidate and stand up, and a pair of Iron Golems with their eyes like just the same color as the liquid that is flowing through the Forge of Fury turn to you. They rolled really low initiative though, so it's Echo's turn.
How tall are they, and how tall is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling in here... Go ahead.
Can we remove the temporary hit points from Calder and the effects of the heroism?
Yes, and yes. Thank you very much for the response. Or for letting me know.
From Merryweather.
Oh, and from Merryweather. What did he... Oh, he had heroism as well. Yeah, no problem.
No, he got accidentally put on it because the initiative switched off of me, and it moved the initiative tracker around.
Got it. Let's see. I believe it is... I don't have a specific number, so we're going to say somewhere between 10 and 12 feet tall. We're talking big. Like ogre-sized.
But as I'm asking, as Echo is up amongst the stalactites on his broom, does it look like this thing could reach up and hit him?
No. I'm going to say that if you're up amongst the stalactites, I'll say you're a good solid 25 feet up.
Cool. I'm a kind of... If I move the broom, can I do so? Because if I use my bonus action to hide, can I keep my stealth as I move the broom over someplace?
Kind of tough to stealth when you're flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Why should I grant that?
Because we have Pass Without a Trace on.
True.
He's already up amongst undercover, and he only wants to move 5, 10. He only wants to move 15 feet. With
then yes,
broom.
I will allow that.
Okay, so he's going to move the broom over here, and then Echo is going to drop off of the broom and make an attack.
That will deactivate the broom.
No, Merryweather's on it.
Merryweather didn't activate it. Merryweather didn't activate it.
Who's to say he didn't?
Because you're flying. You're in control.
You're the one flying it, but we'll see what he does on his turn. Let's go ahead and have you do the cinematic thing. So you drop down.
I drop down for a nice adamantine fucking chop kick to this dude. Am I attacking him out of stealth? So I drop silently down.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to you.
All right.
So make that attack with advantage.
Yeah. Advantage versus I'm
now, Kreitha, you are cornered by this thing. Like, it stands up, and you are trapped by it.
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
Man.
Oh my god!
I am hitting this button twice because that was a double 1 on an advantage throw.
Holy
That's a
shit.
1 in a
So I need-
400 chance.
I need
Yeah, that's a
you,
1 in 400 chance. That is extremely unlikely.
Gale, my friend. I want you to do an opposite of how are we going to make this happen. How does this attack look as you drop down on top of this massive iron golem?
So he was trying to drive like the heel of this nice adamantine blade shoe brass knuckle thing into this thing's head. And I think he does. It's just unfortunately a way that gets his foot caught in the head of this thing. It doesn't actually deal damage. But I think Echo should count as grappled.
It does not, yeah, it doesn't look good at all. And yeah, we'll say that Echo gets his foot because this thing stood up. And it's kind of made up of, now that you're really close to it, it's made up of a lot of iron bits all kind of cobbled together, yeah? You also note that there are pits of rust here and there in specific spots. Not like a generalized rust, but there are little pits of rust here and there across its body. But your foot is currently lodged in the clavicle of its armor, and you are dangling upside down from its neck, essentially.
Second attack, he's gonna try to pivot on that ankle and swing another kick around at this thing's head.
Okay. You don't get surprise on this one.
No.
No. Like, even with the adamant, it's tough to get the adamantine quite like where exactly you need it to be when you are fully swinging upside down from this thing.
That's my turn, baby. Because I used my bonus action to stealth over here. So.
Thomas.
Is gonna fall out of the sky.
Kind of, sort of. Let's see how this goes.
I'm like on it.
So Thomas will fall, but he will fall like, this is an old man, it seems like. Like, he is a little bit beyond middle age. But the moment the broom begins to fall, he pushes off of it, does a full-on Spider-Man backflip, and lands on the bridge. And as he lands, the thump of his feet, somehow out of his sleeves, you guess, in time with the thump of his feet, a pair of maracas appears in his hand. And he begins to set a beat to this with the maracas. He will, however, walk way the fuck back here. And we're gonna go ahead and give the advantage. It looks like Echo is the one that needs the bardic inspiration the most right now. So Echo, you can go ahead and take a D10.
Gotcha.
Is there anything
2
else he wants to do?
Eggs filled with mung beans.
Let's see. He's too far away for that. No, that's all he's got, unfortunately, on this. He's got a lot of things he can do, but not a lot of things he can do against an Iron Golem. So he's just gonna go ahead and chill for a moment. It's not actually Stinky. Stinky goes with Kreetha, so let me go ahead and change his initiative.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Too bad, because he got a 21 on his own.
I know, and I got not a 21.
It is Calder's turn. So you are invisible, you are in the air. They have not noticed you as far as you can tell.
I will speak the phrase, the password is balderdash.
Okay.
Because that was the passphrase. That was the passphrase for the animated things the last time we were through this.
So you say the word, and Kreetha, Durgadin wakes up and he says, "No, that won't work this time." And he immediately floods into your mind with like, "Oh, boom, he's here now."
Oh wow.
So Calder's words did do something, but they did not stop the constructs. Calder, you still you that did not cost you a damn thing.
Mhm.
So what are you up to?
I'm gonna fly like over here and get elevation, like so I can see as much of the room as possible. And then I'm going to pull out the wand of magic missiles.
Wand of magic missiles. Okay, so casting a spell off of the wand will end the invisibility. This is not greater invisibility, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So, wand of magic missiles. Yes. So, fun fact: as you cast the wand of magic missiles, the missiles that come out are legitimately heart-shaped and like crackling with these sparkling pink like fireworks.
Right, this is the pink wand.
As
Yeah, it's the pink wand.
trailing behind this Care Bear stare style heart that is flying out at its target. Which one are you targeting?
The one that everyone's dogpiling on.
Awesome.
And what level are you casting at? How many?
Oh yeah, how many of the charges are you using?
Because we didn't do a short rest. We didn't do any kind of rest. We need options, and Iron Golems are not to be fucked with. So I'm gonna drop all 7 charges.
You're gonna drop all 7 charges on it. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll 7d6.
No,
7d4
that's 3 plus 6.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
At first level, it's 3, and then you add 1 for each level.
Are
Got
you
it.
dropping all 7 charges on the Iron Golem that Echo is stuck to?
Yes, but magic missile can't miss. It's fine.
So that's
I'm not saying it can't miss, but can it
So
do collateral damage?
Okay, so it's a level 8 spell. Is that
No, it's a
right?
level
It's cast.
No, it's a level 7 spell.
So it will have 9 total missiles.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it's 9d4 plus 9 damage.
9d4 plus 9, and then I need you to roll me a d20. So 19, 28 points of damage.
Force damage.
Yeah, it goes through.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, so you don't
Explode the wall.
You don't explode the wand. So 9
well,
of these.
Critically, wands of magic missile do not have that clause.
I'm looking at it right now. It does.
I think they do, yeah. If you use up all of the charges, it has a chance of turning to dust.
But it didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that was Calder. Do you have anything else to do before we move on?
Solid hit.
Yeah, it was super solid hit. Definitely like it kind of like staggers forward a step, like when one of the really big professional wrestlers takes a punch from one of the small professional wrestlers. There's some staggering there, but it doesn't look like it did a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck my. I'm gonna like back like all the way to this door because I'm trying to gauge what the other golem might do.
Mm-hmm.
For a bonus action, I don't want to cast any spells. Dang it! Because again, guys, I suck without access to rest. Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm going to start sacking. I'm going to sacrifice a 2nd level spell slot for some spell points.
For some meta magic, no problem.
Yep. So yeah, I'll throw that on.
Lou and Vic.
Okay. Lou is going to move to here and is going to do Lou shit because that's what Lou do. He is going to do a force empowered rend. He tries.
Damn.
You had a inspiration from last time that you were
I
given.
used it.
So technically, you're not allowed to have 2 at once, but I do want to offer you, because at the end of last game, you were given inspiration for excellent roleplay. So
Right.
if you would like to utilize that now, I'm okay with you utilizing that now.
No, I'm not going to
Okay.
use it on this.
Fair enough.
Okay. Vic is going to draw her crossbow, and slide her hand down it, leaving blood in its wake, which then turn into electric lines of energy running up and down the blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll a dice real quick. 3. Take 3 damage out of that. And then I'm going to line a shot up and fire directly into the Iron Golem. Gotta find the right one.
Go ahead, take that attack. Ooh.
Oh,
Now I would like to use the inspiration.
Now is the time to use that inspiration. Yeah.
the dice are angry tonight.
The dice are so
dice
angry
not
tonight.
right.
Even so, even with the plus 11, not quite enough. So your crossbow bolt hits it. It's big, it's slow, it's easy to hit, but it's made of solid metal, so things are just kind of bouncing off of it.
Yeah. I think I'm just missing because I'm too close. So I'm going to take a step back
Okay.
about it.
Hold on. Just checking reach.
Yep.
So as you're stepping back, you are technically moving out of its threatened range.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead. It's not going to be able to use its battle axe because, funny enough, you're not moving out of its battle axe.
Deflect attack. It gets disadvantage because of Lou.
You got it.
What if she's still within a threatened square? She hasn't moved out of the threatened
Yeah.
range.
Really?
If it has reach, then it
That
can
seems
still
like-
hit me, and I didn't leave its threatened area.
That seems like a weird weakness for things
So
that
the weird
happen to
thing
have
about
some range or some reach.
Yeah, so the weird thing about reach in 5th edition is what triggers the moving out of range
Yeah.
is when you move from 10 feet to 15.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you have to leave a threatened square towards a not threatened square.
So if it put its sword down or its axe down, it would be able to take the attack, but it
If
has
it wasn't
it in its
holding,
hand, so it can't. Weird. Okay, no, that's fair. So you back up,
That
no
makes
problem.
it makes sense to me. It's the idea of like, because weapons take time to bring to bear because they're at awkward angles sometimes.
Well, yeah, and it was gonna punch with its other hand, but no, I believe you as far as the rules go. So you're able to back up. What else?
Yeah.
That it? We got
Oh yeah, that's it. That's my move.
we got Kreetha. Now,
Yeah.
Kreetha,
Yes.
talk to me a little bit, and we're gonna sort of pause time for a moment.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about what Kreetha is thinking and feeling right now.
So, Kreetha is affected quite a bit by, especially since, Durgandon has come forward. The more he comes forward, the stronger Kreetha is going to feel his trauma and his memories. And so that is starting to affect her in a way that is probably going to make it a little bit difficult for her to manage, and she's going to have to try and work through that.
Give me a wisdom check. So the C next to wisdom rather than the S.
Let's see next. to
We'll see how you're handling this.
the wisdom under abilities instead of the wisdom under saves.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. So, with a 12, you'll notice a couple of things. One, the golem is ignoring you. Like, you're right
Yeah.
next to it. It's not even glancing at you.
Yeah.
So with a
What
12,
is it looking at?
well, I mean, currently it's turning and looking at Lou and sort of flailing around trying to get this goblin that seems to be stuck to it off.
Yeah.
But like it even, you'll note, is tracking Thomas. Like it's at least glanced over at him. It has not even so much as made a move toward you or Stinky.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll give you on a 12. What do you want to do?
All right. So it's tracking Thomas, who's over here. I've been trying to think about what I wanted to do. Because let's be honest, I am carrying a crossbow. It's not going to do too much
Magical damage is still damage for Iron
It's
Golems. Like,
still
you know
damage,
enough to
yeah.
know that you can shoot it for damage. Like, it's just
Okay.
like shooting anything else. It's got a high armor class, but if you hit
Yeah.
it, it will do damage.
Okay.
And if you shoot it, I'm going to give you advantage.
Okay. I'm trying to decide whether I want to shoot it or whether I want to try and distract it from other people. I just don't know whether it's going to be distracted.
Say the stupid password.
Well, I mean, the thing is that Durgadin said in my head that the password wasn't going to work.
Right, but Calder didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need you to make a decision. I know I'm putting you on the spot. I know you're tired.
Can I ask Durgadin if these things are distractible?
Yes, you can. And what I'll say is, as you reach out toward Durgadin, you understand two things right away.
Yes.
Thing number one, these are not going to attack you. And thing number two, that Durgadin has power here. And in fact, as you're thinking about it, he doesn't say it in words, but you feel like putting Durgadin the blade into the forge might be the right thing to do. You're not sure why you feel that way, but Durgadin also feels the same way.
It's literally a badge of office for the king.
Okay, so then first thing I'm going to shoot at Iron Golem number 2 with, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Sure.
Let me go here, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark, and then I'm going to,
You do get
shooting-
advantage, so hit the advantage button before you take the attack.
advantage. All right. Iron Golem number 2. Please roll better. Okay,
Not bad
actually
on
doing
either one, so you definitely hit it. Roll that
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, let me put Hunter's Mark on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I will say for something about today, well, I know why, but like today, like trying to use the program, just trying to focus on the program,
Totally.
does feel like I'm trying to do it in like through mud.
Remember, you can always just roll dice and we'll add things. It's always fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say you are able to shoot it, and not only that, you are accurate enough that you are able to shoot it roughly where Echo's foot is caught,
Mhm.
and like within inches. Echo is like, "Holy crap! A crossbow bolt just went like an inch away from my foot," and then you're tumbling down. And because you're a monk, you're able to sort of flip back. You're still standing in the Iron Golem's spot, but you are now standing up on your feet underneath it rather than being grappled by it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I've done that. So I'm going to aim again. I want to aim it at some of the rusts.
Okay.
Okay.
Take
so
the next attack.
again,
You still get advantage.
I was about to say, do I still get advantage?
Yes.
Okay, so I will totally take that advantage.
Nice.
I have the advantage.
Yeah, no, it worked. Hit the damage.
Yeah, let me put Hunter's Mark on. Hunter's Mark. And the damage. That's the damage gen. That's the damage gen. All right, I'll take
So
that.
after you take your second attack, so
Yes.
you shoot twice with the crossbow. That's it for your attacks, right?
Yes.
Did she get sneak attack on one of those?
Can you sneak attack constructs? This isn't 3-5.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can. Is it 2d6?
It should just
No,
be
I
one.
think it's only
1d6 for
Because
level.
you can deal
Roll me-
1d6.
Roll me another d6. In fact, roll me another 2d6 because you can. Can you get sneak attack more than
You
once?
only can sneak attack once.
Okay, so give me
Okay, so this will
1d6.
be on the first one.
Yeah. Okay, so another 5 damage, which I will put on.
Okay.
Good looking out. After you take your second attack, Durgadin actually transforms. And
I was wondering if he was going to do so.
he transforms into a hammer, but not like a war hammer.
A
He
forge hammer.
transforms into like a working hammer.
Like a ball peen hammer.
and he says, Andrew, Kritha, this may be goodbye.
What?
You need to put me in the flames. I know what to do. I can save you all, but you need to trust me.
Is he saying this out loud or just
No,
in
this is
Kritha's
purely
head?
telepathically in the head of Kritha.
Oh God. I can kill you? Oh no.
That's not what I said.
It's just
Kritha!
not out loud.
That is not what I said.
Right now, like, yeah, she doesn't Okay, so the closest forge is the one next to
Is
him,
right next to
and
you.
it-
Yes.
So, and I still haven't taken my action, and neither has Stinky,
Correct.
or not my action, but my motion.
Correct.
So yeah, so Stinky, I'm on Stinky, so I guess
Oh, I should probably relock movement so you can like do the arrow thing.
yeah. So I mean, Stinky's gonna. Okay, how close can Stinky get to the forge without burning?
Next to it, 5 feet. Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
It's uncomfortable, but it's not going to hurt him.
Okay. So, wherever 5 feet is, and then of course I'm on top of him, and I hold out Durgadin, and I, I say to him, come back if you can, and then she closes her eyes and drops the hammer into the forge.
The entire forge flares up. Not only the workspace that you're on, but all of them flare up. That said, Iron Golem 2.
Yep.
They have multi-attack, yes? Yes, 2 melee attacks. Awesome. So the second Iron Golem is, again, ignoring Kritha, is going to turn to Echo and take a couple of attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
19?
Yeah, that hits.
For 26 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Guys, Iron Golems are a CR16 creature.
Takes
Like
a second attack.
Fuck.
It's so interesting that he's ignoring me and like I did damage on him. Oh
This is the second one.
no! Oh no!
Yes.
I'm going to deflect attack with Lou with that one.
Okay. So on that
So that's
second
at
attack.
disadvantage.
I'm sorry, one more time.
So it makes the attack at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay, I'll go ahead and roll that second attack again. Oh, well, that was either the 16 or the 19 would have hit. So even with disadvantage, it still hits. So Echo drops and is going to start making death saves.
Oh, jeez.
So again, Echo
is it-
drops down, gets
Did you
stuck.
say
Go ahead.
were these with the axe or was
Yes,
this just
with-
like it punching?
with the axe. So it takes
Cool.
2 just brutal
Oh,
swipes at you,
No.
and you fall prone. The other Iron Golem begins to stomp its way forward, but that's all it will do. It gets up to about there and stops. Echo, death save, please.
Okay, and I do still have an inspo. I might be able to add to this save.
You do?
Yeah, because the bard.
Yes,
gave it
that's
to me.
right. That's right.
It's one out of 800, a double one.
Which I'm gonna
Twice.
use. Okay.
Okay, so that gets you above 10.
Failure. That's a success.
You do make
Okay.
your first death save.
Yep.
Thomas has an Iron Golem like up in his grill right now. So what he's gonna do is cast a spell. So succeeds in a saving throw, blah blah blah. That doesn't help Actually, it kind of helps, but hold on. I'm just figuring something out really quick.
I got a backup character.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll be fine. So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and he drops the maracas and he begins to sing. And as he begins to sing, his body begins to glow. And the glow sort of grows around him, and he casts Circle of Power.
The fuck?
So, for the duration, each friendly creature in the area has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. I don't know if this is going to help you, but addition, if you make a saving throw, you take no damage instead of half damage. And as he's doing this, one of the things he sings is, "Watch the poison breath!"
Okay.
Calder.
Why are you even here?
Can you put the area effect of the Circle of Power on the board, please?
Yes, and what Thomas knows is that these things have an area of effect poison damage that does an obscene amount of damage. So he just protected you from that. How big is the Circle of Power? Is 30 feet?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Is it diameter or radius?
And he'll move with it here. And I'm just going to double check that spell really quick to make sure that it's right. Yes, 30-foot radius on himself.
Action, pouring one of my many healing potions down Echo's gullet.
No problem. It's doable. So you fly in, you drop the healing potion in there.
Again, the invisibility?
The invisibility ended when he cast the magic missile. You are, however, still prone. Echo.
Unconscious should be off, though.
Done.
But I'm gonna fix that. Remember that emergency plan we discussed, Echo?
What?
I'm gonna tap Echo's forehead, and I'm gonna cast Polymorph Other. I'm gonna turn Echo into a T-Rex.
Fuck you!
Now, we have established up to this point that Calder is well familiar with dinosaurs.
Mhm.
So I am going to remove Echo's token,
Oh my fucking freaking
and I'm just
God.
going to drop a Tyrannosaurus Rex onto the... Holy crap!
Still prone.
Still prone on a bridge. Now, you crush the bridge, but here's the thing. It's fast-moving water, and for normal characters, I'd be like, you might get carried away. No, you are too big to get carried away by this current.
How much
There are more-
HP does the T-Rex have?
136.
Gotcha. I'll put that as my temp.
Okay, Calder, other things.
That was a move and action, and I spent the sorcery points to quicken it. So
Love it. Love it. So
Okay,
now there's
my
a
vote,
goddamn T-Rex.
just flies in, pours it. And it's like, remember that emergency plan? What?
So Lou is technically underneath the T-Rex at the moment.
Oh my God.
What are Vic and Lou up to?
Can I be
Lou
on
is
the
gonna
T-Rex?
attempt to
That'd be
attack the
fun.
thing again.
A, Jeff, yes, I'm okay with that. B, you hit. Or Lou hits.
Lou hits. Some cute force damage. Very adorable. He do a bite. Anya, anya, anya.
He's able to pull a metal plate off of the thing's leg.
I am going to attempt to shoot it again.
Mm-hmm. That would be a 20.
Can I bonus action in the middle of a shot? I don't know if that's allowed.
I'm actually okay with it. What did you have in mind?
I'm going to hurt myself again to empower one of my blood maledicts, so that it'll work on this thing that doesn't have blood in it, in order to do extra damage.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts my body to do this, but I do it anyways.
Oh.
this is gonna be 2d4 damage. That's
Find my monster manual to get the T-Rex stat.
Here, I'll just go ahead and drop it into chat.
I got it. I got it.
So there's magic and lightning and kajijaos and stuff.
Nice. And the Iron Golem is beginning to look like it's taking real damage here. It staggers, it sways, it creaks as it moves.
I'm going to take another step back. I know that this will provoke.
Okay.
Lou is going to use a reaction with deflect attack to make it be done with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, got it. So I will roll with disadvantage.
Not advantage.
Say that again?
I said not advantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
Yes.
It will still hit.
That's fine.
For an absolutely monstrous 29 points of damage.
Yeah.
So you step back.
Mm-hmm.
You do the
That's
magic thing.
everything.
And you're set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kreetha,
Yeah.
on your initiative, a couple of things happen. First, the forge explodes with light, and the two Iron Golems are going to be affected as though by a Mind Whip.
Oh.
In other words, I believe with the Mind Whip, they have disadvantage on saving throws, and they can only take one action rather than their whole suite of actions.
They lose their, what it is they lose their reaction.
And they lose their reaction.
Interesting.
And they can, on their next initiative, they can only take a bonus action, a move action, or a normal action, and only one of those three.
So
gosh.
whatever's happening, it's working. It hasn't worked yet, but whatever's happening, it's working. What do you do?
Okay. So now our giant dinosaur friend is
I'm
It
doing
will be
fine.
A giant dinosaur.
That's what I wanted to make certain. Okay. Okay. So I am going to So much harder when I don't have a crossbow.
Very
I need
true.
to think about what to do.
Again, the Iron
You
Golems
still
are
have your
not
original one.
looking at you or targeting you. Yeah, you do have the original crossbow, and you do have magical crossbow bolts, so you can still do damage.
I do. And I actually can do one thing before I do anything. I pull out my original crossbow and I cast magic weapon on it.
Mhm.
Which is a bonus
Cool.
action.
Nice.
I touch a non-magical weapon and it adds a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. So that's going to be with one of my second level slots because that's what I've
Is
got.
Is that concentration?
It is concentration up to an hour.
Okay. And then is your Hunter's Mark concentration?
Hunter's Mark is concentration, so you get one or the other. I know folks are getting tired. We're almost at the end, I promise.
Oh god.
I'm really down with T-Rex.
I'm actually gonna drop Hunter's Mark and do magic weapon.
Okay.
So I do magic weapon and I pull out my magic. I only have 6 of them. I keep
Yep.
them.
I will go ahead and say that with the magic weapon and the magic bolt, you can just go ahead and roll the Durgadin attack, and it'll be roughly the same. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, cool. Because that's the only thing that's listed on here right
and again,
now.
they're still ignoring you. You still get advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so advantage. Durgadin. Iron Golem. I got it.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
fuck up.
Nice.
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 Add sneak attack damage, so you get 2d6 because it's a crit.
Yes, because we're not playing D&D 1. As a
Right.
side
And-
note, in the new rules, they don't want to double sneak attack damage.
Oh, and I
which
should have
think is a
done this
mistake.
Mm-hmm.
to myself. Hold on.
No, because you don't have that up anymore. But that'll just count as the sneak attack, yeah.
Yeah.
D&D 1. It's like 5e, but somehow
Like, I think-
no.
Not quite.
Well, I wanted to
D&D
drop
one
that
is
on
supposed
there
to be a
because
modular system.
that gives me the +1 to damage too.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I casted. So
Yep.
Go ahead and throw
So
that or
Iron
throw that damage,
Golem.
And then an additional
and then
2d6.
one more 2d6. Yeah, or 2 more d6 is what I meant to say. Damn, you are absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Kick
it
its ass.
staggers back, and like does that sort of like semi-shutting down thing that
Yeah.
that like a big mech might do. It's
Mhm.
still
It's
up and
shuddering
running,
and makes the noise.
but it's definitely like beginning to. It's starting to fall apart. Are you moving? Is Stinky moving?
I'm not moving. No, we're not moving. And I am actually, yeah, I'm going to, I get a second.
Hmm.
I get my second shot, so I'm gonna shoot it again.
Do the thing.
In the face.
Oh, I should have done advantage.
Go
All right.
ahead and roll it one more time.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, that's not right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Still no on that one, unfortunately.
Okay, so I missed the second one. But yeah, holding my action,
Oops.
holding Stinky's action.
So, Iron Golem 2, being unable to move, it does have Lou in front of it. However, what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and utilize Poison Breath. It is a 15-foot cone. So I am going to need Calder and the T-Rex. Lou is immune to poison, right?
I have resistance to poison too.
You have resistance, okay, so it'll only be half damage even if you don't save.
I also have a. Sorry, I believe I have advantage on con saves against poison because of the teeth on it.
Okay,
Yes.
so con save from T-Rex, which I will. Your
can
con
do
gets changed, right? Yeah.
I can do it.
You're looking for a 19.
Okay, now. Big
I'll
mouth
take-
breathing
I'll take
in.
my 17. 19 is the mark.
Is the mark? Yes.
17 is what I got.
Okay. So, Calder, do you have any like special damage mitigation for this? The T-Rex takes 47 points of poison damage.
Mhm.
And
Fine.
I'm trying to think.
this the poison will surround you. Hold on. Did I give you advantage? You did get advantage because of the
Yeah.
and you didn't make it. If you had made it, you would have taken 0
Don't you
because of the circle of power.
Yeah, don't you take half on poison though? Aren't you resistant?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Additionally, when it makes a saving throw, no.
No.
Unfortunately
No, but
not.
He's a tiefling. Doesn't he have resistance to poison?
I think so. Yeah. Hold on. Let me look it up. I want to make sure we do this right.
No, I don't. I only have advantage on the saving throw.
Saves.
Okay.
Oh.
So Calder drops, starts making death saves.
And I'm no longer a T-Rex. Because it's concentration.
You go ahead and is it concentration?
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
concentration. Like that's been my entire thing. This game is do a thing, concentrate.
Lose concentration. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put Echo
But
back
hey,
on.
that's 40. But that's 40. That was still 49 damage. That
didn't
Echo
kill me.
didn't take. That Echo
Yes.
didn't take.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! You said I destroyed the bridge.
Yes, that's true.
No!
I did.
I have Strength of the Grave, and I just rolled a 20 for the save.
Okay. So
You don't
I'm,
drop?
remind me what
I'm
that
up
does.
at one. I'm up at 1 HP.
Okay,
But
so
did you
Strength of the
drop?
Grave means you make your first death
No,
save
I'm-
like right away.
No, it's when I'm reduced to 0 hit points to make a Charisma save, and if I and if I succeed, I am up at 1 HP.
Okay, so you collapse to your knees for a moment, retching, but you do manage to shrug it off just barely. So I'm going to take off the unconscious and the prone.
My question is, does it prevent you from going unconscious and instead you go to 1, or do you pop back up at 1?
I will have to look at the wording of Strength of the Grave specifically.
Because that'll be whether or not you dropped con.
Echo, I need an athletics check from you.
Okay.
I transcribed a lot onto my sheet, but weirdly, this is the first time that Strength of the Grave has come up.
Echo begins very rapidly moving.
Oh, it says instead.
Okay.
So you don't fall unconscious.
So you don't fall unconscious, and you get
Which
to make a
means-
concentration check.
Make the concentration check.
And the DC, how much did you take?
You took 49 damage.
49. The DC is 24.
I can only make that on a 19 or 20.
All right, give it a shot. You got a 10%. You got a 10% chance because things are gonna get bad.
No.
Not quite.
Of course.
Oh.
So Echo ends up over here, being carried away by the current. The second Iron Golem is going to turn its sword towards Thomas. I can't actually. Okay, it does hit. I was like, for a second there, I couldn't tell if it hit or not. So a mighty slash for 25 points of damage. And the second attack is a crit.
Wait.
What?
No, okay, this is all one action. I was like, they're mind whipped, but it's just one
Yes,
action.
a bolty attack is one single action.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's up still, but he takes 2 absolutely massive attacks. Echo, I need another athletics check from you.
Okay.
You're not prone though, so I'm gonna undo that.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan if I go over the falls. It's gonna be great.
I hope you do, because
yep, I do. Don't worry.
we're moving you right to here.
Uh-huh.
We will see next round what happens.
Wait, how
wait,
fast?
wait.
How fast do you move?
1, 2,
Things are
3,
very rapidly.
4. Yeah, we'll go with 20 feet. I'm gonna give you one more chance before you go over the edge.
Yes. Okay, so I will have another turn before I go over. Okay. I would like
What do you got?
to, because like if that was my action to try to fight the thing, I still have a bonus, right?
Mhm.
Or do I have an action?
You can go ahead and take. That'll be a sort of a reflexive thing. Tell me what you want to do while you're tumbling, and we'll see what
I
what's
want to use my monk ability, Wholeness of Body,
Okay.
where I, as an action, I regain hit points equal to 3 times my monk level.
Done. Yeah, no problem.
So I'm just like fighting against the current. I'm like, and tighten my abs, and get 18 health back.
What is this, Demon Slayer? Stopping gut wounds with breathing.
Uh-huh. So I'll mark that.
Okay.
This is going great, guys. It's going great.
Everything's fine.
This is fun.
Everything's fine.
Okay. So it's Thomas's turn. He will continue to sing, and he's going to go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds. That's
Nice.
instantaneous. So he's going to go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds, which is 3d8 plus 5. I'm just going to roll it once.
And
So-
it can hit all of us, right?
15 points of damage to everyone in a 30-foot radius,
Oh, okay, not me.
centered at his point up to 6 creatures. So if he moves it here, so he's going to center it in such a way that it will hit Echo, it will hit Vic. Oh no, but Calder is like really fucked. Okay,
Yeah.
Get them.
we're going to go ahead. Yeah, everyone who isn't Echo, go ahead and take 15 points of healing.
Who takes?
Everyone who is not Echo gets 15 points of healing.
Including himself.
Including himself, yes. Calder, it's your turn.
I haven't taken any damage, but so yeah.
Nice.
Like I'm holding a hand down. It looks like I'm trying to reach. Or it might look like I'm trying to reach for them. No, I'm casting polymorph again.
What are you polymorphing?
Let's do that again.
What are you polymorphing into this time?
A T-Rex again.
Okay, we are back to T-Rex
and
mode.
that is the last of my spell points.
I'm not going to put the Pog in because I'm hoping it's not going to be necessary. If we get back to Echo's turn, it will be. Lou and Vic.
Because we've established that the T-Rex is too big to be carried off by the current.
Yes, that will arrest the forward motion right away.
I think I'm gonna lather, rinse, repeat this shit.
Sounds good. Lou does the attack. Definitely hits. For 5.
Yep. Lou's he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
I'm gonna take a gamble here.
Oof.
Okay. I'm gonna shift.
Okay.
To give myself the extra AC.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it gives me hit points, but I'm not sure. I get an extra D6 temporary hit points. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're up to Kreetha. Kreetha,
Okay.
on your initiative,
Yes.
you feel Durgadin's soul, his essence, leave the weapon, and you feel yourself losing attunement to the item as it melts in the forge. And Durgadin's essence flows into the forge itself. And all of you hear, in a loud, booming dwarven voice, "Cease this violence!" And the Iron Golems stand at attention and cease their attack. And that, my friends, is where we're going to go ahead and end this session.